fake Kelsey Grammer to kick this show off.
Let's cook this pig.
Here we go. Hello, everyone. It's after the holiday, Christmas, and start of other holidays, in the middle of other holidays still. And it was nice and cold and rainy. So let's hunker down and have some fun with some comics. We're going to try to sell you some stuff, full disclosure. That's what we're going to do here tonight. Cindy's going to show you some comics one at a time. We're going to talk a little bit about them. If you are new to the show, drop into the comments and say hello. If you are old to the show, drop into the comments and say hello. I can't currently see the comments because of whatever reason somebody's brother-in-law got to redo the back end here. But hey, eventually I might figure it out just in time for the second show. There are two shows tonight. The first show we're about to get started on is all kinds of fun stuff we found in our warehouse. The second show will be about, we'll close down this first show around 8 o'clock and then take about 10 minutes to reset. And then the second show is all ratio and other kind of variants. Full disclosure, we're going to try to sell you stuff. This is stuff from our warehouse. Chris goes through the warehouse. We have lots of stuff, lots and lots of stuff. And hopefully if you get a chance to come visit us, we'd like to try to sell some of that stuff to you in our stores. Also, we have 3 stores here in Dallas, and we also do this eBay thing and a couple other things. So check that all out. Let's see. That all looks right on here. I got green across the board. Cindy, you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Kaylin, you ready to go? Ready. All right. All right. Go find the fake Kelsey Grammer so we can get this show started here.
Let's kick this pig.
All right. We're going to get this show started.
Teamcomics.
All right, we're on the main show screen here. There we go. Right off the bat, we got a good picture. Yay! And we got good audio, right, Kaylin? Well, not there yet, right? Looks like we got about a 20-second delay here. All right, so first item up. If you think that you cannot live without this, you make sure you're in the Keith's Comics Network Facebook page. You go into the comment section and you're going to type in "claim" the title of the book, and then we'll sort it all out later. We'll get it to you, the store that you frequent, or if you're not here locally, we'll sort out some way to get it mailed off to you. We'll figure that out. Make sure you're checking out keithscomics.com. That's where we have all the social medias in one little place, so you can take a look at that. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, tonight we have a few graphic novels. We bought an older collection of graphic novels. Some are still in print, some are not. This is a real fun book. This first book here is the first printing of the What If classic graphic novel. Just because it's out of print or it's an earlier printing doesn't always mean that it's super expensive, although it can be sometimes. This What If classic trade paperback is originally at $24.95 from the early 2000s, I believe. We're going to offer it here tonight for $20. Just if you want this, you cannot live without it. Type "claim What If TP." $20. Well, you don't even have to put the $20. We'll sort that out. Just put the "claim What If TP." And if you see somebody else claim it, but you want it also, make sure you claim it right behind them. Or if you're watching in the future, hello future, and you see that somebody has claimed it, that's cool. Sometimes people get premature claimination, and or they forget they own it. Or sometimes they just forget they didn't have that in their budget. So, and also it also helps me if I know what people are interested in purchasing. All right, so do I have Red Hulk? I do have Red Hulk. Yes, it's true. We haven't decided.
Do you want to keep it so you can read the comments?
I have not decided to put out my copies of Red Hulk just yet because I think that there's a little bit of room left in those until we know for sure if the movie's going to be good too. All right. I won't have Red Hulk tonight in tonight's show. I can tell you that, though, up front. I don't see the... Anyway. All right, next book. Hopefully ties here, because we got this really cool classic Superman with the go-go checks at the top. This is issue number 190 from the original Superman run from 1966. A solid VG copy here. Man, these things are so reasonably priced. You should be a Superman collector, especially with that new movie coming out. Hopefully you saw the trailer and you know that we have a lot of good Superman goodness on its way. Superman number 190 here, offered from 1966, $10 in this grade is what we'll put it out in our store as. But if you claim it here tonight, it's only $6. Claim 190 Superman for only $6.
Hey, are the Angelettas in?
Let's see. They're not saying anything. Oh, Pablo's here, though. He's a little late to the party. But what was for dinner, Pablo? A Cubano sandwich from leftovers. That sounds great. Yeah, sell all my Red Hulks to Pablo at $1 each. Sure, why not? Crypto is the star. That seems like a legit comment. I can't argue with that.
Oh, so Pablo's offering to sell you his for $1 each?
I think that's what he said. That's how I read it.
Thanks, Pablo. You are a pal.
He's such a sweetheart of a guy, isn't he? All Red Hulks, $1. Let's see. So if you're watching the show on Keith's Comics Mockingbird or the North Dallas store, we simulcast on many of our Facebook pages. Don't claim stuff over there. We might see it, we might not. Make sure you're on the Keith's Comics Network Facebook page, because that's the only way that we're going to actually see what it is that you want to claim. Because at the end of the day, full disclosure, we want to sell you stuff. As much stuff as possible is what I'm trying to say, if I'm not being super clear about it. All right, well, there we go. I had to open up another tab, and I can actually see the comments now. Not still behind the other page here. All right, next book, Cindy. Next up.
See how far behind you
All right. Justice League, Another Nail. This is a little 3-part miniseries, which supposed the conceit is that what if Mom and Pa Kent had gotten a flat on the way to wherever they were going. I don't even remember where they were going. And they missed picking up little baby Kal-El out in the cornfield. What would have happened? What if somebody else found them? So they did 2 of these. The first one was huge popular hit, and then a few years later they came back and did another one. This one's called Another Nail. This is all 3 issues of that prestige format. This is Elseworld stories. $20 for all 3 of the originals, or $15 if you claim it here tonight. $15 for Justice League, Another Nail, all the complete issues. Next up. Ooh, Marvel Team Up. What is that? Jean DeWolf? Spidey's protecting whatever this, some kind of paper mache airplanes. Is this the Airline King? Issue number 48 of Marvel Team Up, featuring Spider-Man and Iron Man and Drone. Oh my gosh, are they in Jersey? From 1976, this is Marvel Team Up number 48. $8 is such a ridiculously low price for such a cool comic. But then on top of that, we're going to offer it at $6. We offer a little discount because you keep us from having to work it and have to pay somebody to put it in the computer system and all that kind of. So we, shave a few dollars off. There we go. Next up. Ooh, what is this? Oh, this is two books, right? $4.69 and $4.70. Push that toward the wall just a little bit, please, Cindy. All right, from 1977, this is the 2-part first appearance of Dr. Phosphorus, which was super spare villain for the biggest time. I don't know, maybe he made an appearance in some animated show or somewhere, because this book is, or maybe it's just finally gotten old enough. From 1977, if you do the math on that, that's creeping up on 50 years. No way.
Is he in Commandos?
Is he in the Creature Commandos? Oh, I don't know. I haven't checked that out yet. This is two issues, $4.69 and $4.70. The first appearance of Dr. Phosphorus in Detective Comics. $20 for the pair, or $17 if you claim it here. $17 for this 2-book set. Nice. First appearances. Yay for first appearances. Next up. Oh, a modern recent comic that is on fire. It's in fuego, as they would say on ESPN. This Geiger 80-page giant. It was this new worlds that they've created over at do they have a specific name for them? I forget what they're called, the Geigerverse or something like that. This is the first appearance of many of these characters from that, and it kind of slipped out in 2022 before anybody knew what it was. Looks a little Dr. Phosphorus-y itself there. This is the first appearance, 80-page giant of a lot of these characters from this universe. $25 in store, or $20 if you claim it here. Maybe you missed this when it first came out, and this is your chance to jump back in there. Geiger 80-page giant from 2022, only $20. $20 if you claim it here.
This is creature come in to see? Isn't that him?
That does look like Dr. Phosphorus. Maybe that's why this book is going crazy.
I think it is.
No, those detectives weren't that bad. There's no Keith Cam because I'm struggling to find out why my Facebook does not have comments listed, and it's making me frustrated. And I don't, nobody wants to see me visibly frustrated as I start to pound on the computer because it's not doing what I want it to do. Next up. World's Finest, number 218, right? Oh, there's the delay right there. A fine plus copy. These are really hard for us to find in high grade because that black all around this edge shows every little crease, ding, tick. Plus, this also has a Metamorpho story in there, and if you watched very closely or you watched some people who knew what they were talking about on YouTube, you saw a quick glimpse of the new Metamorpho that's going to be in that Superman movie. It's played by that actor from, was it Dave? He was the guy. Golly, I forgot his name. He was bald. No, not the Dave movie.
Yeah,
no, the one with the assassin. The
one that I was watching, Jackal.
No, HBO from like 2 years ago. It has the guy that was on Saturday Night Live. Somebody help me out here. We watched all of them, and he became a drug dealer with his partner. All right. Anyway.
Do not know. Do not know.
Yeah. World's Finest 218. You know, we're getting old. I don't even remember Cindy's name most of the time. Issue 218, 1973. $8 if you claim it here. Next up. Oh, there should have been some kind of alert about this big book. Okay. There we go. Stop before you get all crazy and claim this one. You should know that this is I would grade this at a 5.0 conditional. The conditional means there is something severely wrong with it. It has 3 hole punches in it. Yikes. So that's probably going to make it a 2 or a 2.5. I mean, that's the reason it's really in nice shape, because somebody had it in a binder for, however many years. Plus, on the back, I believe the second story was written by Elliot S. Maggin, and he signed it. It's a signed book, but not by Neil Adams or Denny O'Neil. But the big deal about this book, first appearance of Jon Stewart. Yeah, look at that great cover. Classic Green Lantern cover. But you should be aware. But maybe that just makes this book affordable, because if you go online and look at like a 5.0, yikes, number 87 here, we would put $120 on this low grade, technically low grade, but beautiful copy of this. And the inside of this book is so fantastic. I'll usually say it's criminal that somebody did something to this book, but they just wanted to have a nice copy of their book, and they did. Or $98 if you claim it here for this sensational copy, low-grade copy of Green Lantern number 87, first appearance of Jon Stewart. Next up. Yeah, I'm pounding. I'm going to pull off my shoe and start pounding like Nikita Khrushchev any second now, because this is ridiculous that I can't see comments. I can see all this other kind of behind-the-scenes stuff, but I can't see the comments. No, it's not Cranston. And now I can't even see all the comments. This is, I'm going to have to retire. I'm done. Not really. All right. Good night, everybody. New Mutants, the War Children, right? Is that right? This is number 1 from 2019. Wow, look at that classic Sienkiewicz cover there. $10 in store, or $6. This, if you've never seen this one shot, maybe it slipped by you. $6. There we go. Comment moderation. I don't have any of that. No. All right, next book. Next up is, it's a whole set, issue 1 through 8 of the Justice Society of America, featuring The Flash from 1991. This, I guess you would call this a maxi series from 1991. This is all 8 issues, beautiful one owner set here. $18 if it gets out to the store, or if you need this collection, one fell swoop, put it all into your collection, 1 through 8, $12. $12 is what it'll cost you. Claim Justice Society 1 through 8 for $12. Next up. Oh, wow, look at that. Spawn Batman from 1994. This is always we're always very happy. These very rarely last very long. So when we uncover one in a collection, we're super happy. This is a very beautiful copy, a beautiful VF copy of this classic Spawn Batman. I know us old people are going to go, no, Spawn Batman can't be classic. Yeah, I mean, come on now, it's 30 years old. If we'd have found a 30-year-old comic in 1991, we would have been in high cotton, right? From 1994, Spawn Batman. This is a beautiful VF copy. It's going to be $25 in the store, and it's $25 here also. We're just giving you first shot at it. Spawn Batman, one shot. And see, there was also a Batman Spawn, but this is the Spawn Batman, $25. Next up.
Swag time.
Swag time. Let's see. This is stuff we found in other collections, in our collections that don't really fit. Swag time, swag time. Can you tell it's swag time? Swag time. But we put them here in the show, so maybe they can find a new permanent home. All right, Cindy, what do you got? Some Pez from this is what was the name of that Star Wars us old people hated with Ray, and it has a BB-8. All right, there you go.
Yeah, he's cool. And Harrison Ford, he jumped the ship. So
there you go. It's Pez collection and a nice little collector's tin there. How much are we putting on this?
I think it's
$6 for this cool 1, 2, 3, 4 Pez collectors. I repurposed Chewbacca, but that's that Ray looks nice, and a BB-8. Who doesn't want a BB-8 Pez, right?
that's right.
There we go. So what does that make this 10-year-old Pez's? Could be. All right, next up.
Unintended. Oh, that's another one. Oh, here it is. It fell on.
Ta-da! Oh, $6 upside down. All right. Oh, Pablo can tell you all about this Splatter Bowl. This was a from the Warriors of Plasm. I can't even describe it. It was supposed to be the hottest next game, but this was the preview 10 of cards. So it's I don't even know if it's been opened. It probably has been opened. $3 though. If you know, you know. If you don't know, next item, please. Oh, see, this has already been opened, so you know what you're going to get. This is Tom Hanks as Forrest Gump VHS. Sorry, Pablo, there are no CDs tonight, but we're working.
Yeah, keep looking.
We keep looking.
I'm upstairs. It's the first thing I think. Oh, Pablo's gonna ask, and I look.
No. So if you need a VHS copy of Forrest Gump, here you go for $2. Next up. I don't understand what Labbits are, but we sure sold a heck of a lot of them back in the day. And this was
early vinyls. I mean, I think they were popular vinyls, and then they started making them into superheroes.
Oh.
They originally were just. I have a Labbit that has a candy cane for a cigar. So
there you go. $10 for this. The card's a little dinged up, but from Kid Robot to this DC Comics
the Red Hood.
Red Hood Labbit. $10 for this Labbit. Next up. Oh, more Pez. We must have found a vein of Pez there. This is the Lando Calrissian Pez gift set. Wow. I was going to say it was the Han Solo. Was Chewie's in there again? Oh, wow. I guess they must have had a big warehouse full of those. $5, though, for this gift set. You can see how much we charged for it originally. Next up. the Mr. Bill Show book, and Cindy points out that if you flip it open, you can still see that it has the original red flexi disc. Ooh, sweet. Only $3 for this book from 1979, I believe it is. If you don't know who Mr. Bill is, after the show, go fire up the YouTubes and take a look at that.
Mr. Bill's friend.
There you go. $3 for the Mr. Bill Show booklet. Next up.
Final swag item.
Final swag. Oh, the aforementioned Warriors of Plasm special edition tin set. Oh, I can't even tell you how hot these were. You had to have asbestos gloves to even handle these back in the day. And this is a still sealed tin set for only $4. $4. And then we go with swag time. Swag time, swag time is over. It's over, swag time. Swag time.
Take up writing now.
I don't know what's going on here. I'm so off my game because of the silly comment section not coming up. The Gargoyle set from Marvel Comics 1985. This is all 4 issues of that miniseries. $13 in store. $9 if you cannot live without the Gargoyle. Gargoyle has its fans. But this is not the Gargoyles from the animated show. It's not even the Gargoyle from the DC universe. This is the Marvel Gargoyle, super spare Defenders character, but he had a few moments. Oh, let's see. What? Hang on, I found a way to go through there. Well, William, make sure that you heard all my complete description of the Green Lantern 87.
I'll put it back up because it is kind of important.
And Alan is correct. Walt Simonson art on that Detective 469, 470. Yeah, no Keith Cam. All right, now somebody's got to help me out. Who? Kaylin, I need a little research, please. Who's playing Metamorpho in the Superman movie? And what did they play beforehand that made them famous? It's No Yo Carl? No Yo. Wow, I'll think of it in a minute.
Well,
how old are those Pez candies? As old as you think they are.
Well, I've heard that they have a lot of shelf life of Twinkie, so that must be forever. That's what I heard. But I wouldn't trust it.
Yeah, the 2.0 is, in case you missed the description on the 2.0 grade. The 2.0 grade is because it has 3 holes punched in it. That's all the swag there is. Sorry. You need the 50 monitor setup in the 50. Yeah, there you go. NoHo is.
Oh, you're talking about your favorite Barry,
not Dave. Yeah, Barry.
Yeah,
From Battery. Yes, that's right. If you haven't seen that. All right, next up.
It's pretty good. Yeah, what's his name? Bill
Hader.
Yeah.
All right, one of the best superhero Justice League stories ever told. Identity Crisis. This is all 7 issues. They've read a little bit, so there's a few dings on it, so they're not minty mint, but they're still really nice. From 2004, we're going to put $20 on this in the store. You can claim it here for $16. Identity Crisis 1 through 7. Beautiful covers, great inside artwork, murder mystery.
It was like the kickoff to New 52, right? And Countdown and all that.
Yeah, I think that's fair. They had a nice little run there for about a decade.
Yeah, they overdid it, but
right.
It sold, so
we're going to keep going to it.
I'm not the publisher. I don't know.
No, that's not right. Next up. Yes. Marvel Team Up, number 57, featuring the Silver Samurai and the Black Widow. Oh, nice issue here. These things are criminally underpriced. $8 for a beautiful Fine Plus copy. Newsstand edition, no less, or $6 if you claim it here. $6 for the Marvel Team Up, number 57. Sal Buscema artwork on the inside is very nice. Much nicer than I would have ever believed if you'd have asked me that 20 years ago. Very cool. Very cool. Next up.
Wait a second. I'm going to just get this thing out of the way because it's in my way.
Cloak and Dagger, the 1988 series that ran 18 or 19 issues, somewhere around in there. The first 4 issues is a nice little story arc, a nice little place to cut off. This is the Misadventures, Mutant Adventures. The Mutant Misadventures. There we go. Get my adjectives in order there. Mutant Misadventures of Cloak and Dagger. This is the first 4 issues of that. $10 in store. $8. Do you have an answer for me there, Kaylin?
His name is Anthony Carrigan?
And what else has he been in?
He's been in the new Bill and Ted movie. He was in the Flash show and Gotham.
What did he play in Barry?
No-Ho Hank.
Oh,
No-Ho.
it's No-Ho.
No-Ho Hank. Yes, there we go.
Oh, it'd be great.
And if anybody got ripped off for an Emmy, is that guy.
It was.
No-Ho Hank is a great character. If you've never seen Barry, that's a fun watch too. Well, it's not so fun. It's
just very well done.
yes.
Unexpectedly very well done.
There you go. Next up.
It's a little wackadoo though. Henry Winkler is not nice. Or is weird.
Yeah. All right. So this is the 30th anniversary of the death of Superman, one of the great big first events. We were very fortunate when we opened Keys Comics in 1989. The Batman movie came out, and then just a year or two later, the death of Superman happened. So 30 years later, they did these special shots that they brought back the original creative teams, and they gave them one more bite at the apple to do some more stories. It came out in a black bag version. This is the one we opened to show people in the store. We sold these for $18.99 in store. $6 if you need one of these for your collection. This has been opened and, flipped through a few times. But there you go. Great deal on that. $6. And that's, I think, like 40% under what I paid for it. So there you go. Floor demo model, if you will. All right, next up. All right, X Factor, number 15. The first, I can't remember if they were just shown in passing, but the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, or Horsemen of Apocalypse, which however you want to say it. They took a brutal turn in this issue. Woof. If you don't know, you should check out this storyline. It's pretty intense. This is issue number 15, first appearance of the Horsemen of Apocalypse. $10 if you can't live without it, or $7 if you claim it here tonight. It'll be $10 in the store. So save yourself some cash. That's what I'm saying. $7. Next up. Oh, Firestar. I don't even know the deal on Firestar. Isn't she from the animated series? I was in college whenever it came out, I think, so I don't know that much about it. But they gave her. She was part of Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, I think.
Amazing Friends, yeah.
All right, so they gave her a miniseries, and she just never made it in the Marvel universe. I don't know why that didn't happen, but here we go. They gave her a 4-part miniseries in 1985, and here's all 4 issues. Beautiful VF copies, $15 in store, $10 if you cannot live without it tonight. Claim Firestar set. Next up. Oh, a classic. Mike Grell's Green Arrow, The Longbow Hunters. 3 prestige format, beautiful painted looking books. Wow, classic storyline. It's a touchstone from this time period of the DC universe. Right there, whenever a lot of crazy cool things were happening in the DC universe. You had your Watchmen, your Dark Knight, and this is right in the same conversation. Green Arrow, Longbow Hunters, 3-part miniseries. All 3 parts of them are here. Beautiful VF copies from 1987. All 3 copies together in one package. $10 if you claim it here tonight. $10. $10, I say. Next up.
Lightning round.
What? It's time for Pablo's nap. Okay, well, fair enough then. Lightning round. All right, let's see. This is $1, $2, and $3 books because I have $1, $2, and $3 bins in the stores. These are overstock, lower grade stuff I didn't know what to do with. We're just offering them real cheap. We're going to talk just real quickly about them. And you ready to go, Cindy?
Yep, this is $1. Issue number 50 of the Punisher.
Oh, the Punisher Max series has been read a few times, but it's only $1. Is that Garth Ennis? And yeah, but the cover Bradstreet, yeah.
Bradstreet.
Yeah. All right, next up.
Spawn number 81, detached covers.
Oh yeah, so if you need a reader copy, this is Spawn number 81, but it has a detached cover. Next up, $1.
$2 books from 1991, Star Trek number 21.
Oh, Ambassador Spock, it looks like to me. $2 for this Star Trek when DC had the rights to do it. Next up.
For $2, 2016 Nighthawk number 6.
Oh, Bill Sienkiewicz cover on this. Nighthawk number 6, $2. Next up.
HRN 167, $2 for Frankenstein.
Oh, Frankenstein from Classics Illustrated number 26. A very, very well put together, almost, if you will, a patchwork copy of this. Frankenstein in Classics Illustrated number 26. What did we decide Frankenstein was written? That was
Oh, it was
1816?
Yeah, something like that.
So very early. Well, we couldn't believe it.
That's really crazy.
The things you learn in these shows. Next up.
Number 6. This is issue number 61, $2.
Issue number 61. Really?
That's what you told me. Oh wait, it's from 1961, $2.
1971.
Well, I'm sorry, 1971.
1971. From Beyond the Unknown. What issue number is it?
Issue number. I can't read it.
Like 218 or something like that.
I'm looking. No, number 13.
Number 13. From Beyond the Unknown. Are we still $2?
That was $2.
$2. Next up.
For $2, Batman from the New 52, number 39.
Oh, just a random copy in a box of stuff we bought. It's been read a few times. $2 if you're trying to piece together your New 52 Batman collection. There you go. Next up.
Now we're on to $3 books.
$3.
1993 shiny cover.
Oh, peak shenanigans here. Chain Gang. Shiny metallic cover. $3. Next up.
For $3, the story of the Alamo.
Oh, from 1955. I'm guessing this is a book you picked up at the Alamo or at one of the kiosks around it. This is the story of the Alamo told in exciting pictures. All right, $3 for this. Cool, it is, and it does. It's mostly text, but it does have some exciting pictures in it. From 1955, $3. Next up.
Black and white, it looks like. Here's a magazine. Punisher, number 4.
Punisher magazine number 4, $3. Nice cover. Next up.
For your collection, here's a Punisher number 3.
Punisher number 3. Oh, they're about to have a very bad night. $3. Next up.
And the last one of these, Punisher number 2. So you got a collection started.
Oh, Instinct Punisher magazine collection, $3 a throw. Next up.
For $3, Flash Special number 1.
Oh, we have this book regularly because I keep finding them in the warehouse. $3. Next up.
For $3, Linsman number 1.
Oh, what?
Trinity Comics.
All right. It was anime or manga inspired, but I don't think this is actually based on any actual Japanese product. But if I did my research, if I'm remembering my research, but Lensman, maybe this was one of your entryways into anime and manga. Number 1, Galactic Patrol, $3. Next up.
1985 Shatter number 1.
Well, people all over the internet claim this is the first digital made on computer comic. I can't warranty that, but a lot of people believe it. $3 for this Shatter,
Well,
number
it says
1.
it right there. The first computerized comic.
Just because they say it, though. Next up.
You're not taking it back.
Yeah.
For
I'm not taking.
$3,
That's right. I'm not taking.
She-Hulk number 9.
She-Hulk number 9 from I don't even remember what series this is from. $3 though for She-Hulk number 9. Put your She-Hulk collection together. Next up.
For 1997, 2001, A Space Odyssey.
Oh,
Number 2.
get your Kirby on. 2001: A Space Odyssey number 2. $3. Next up.
1964, number 13.
Ooh.
Combat.
War Stories Combat. This is breaking through the Nazis' lines, it looks like. All right. $3. What number did you say that was? Number 14?
Number 13.
Number 13. Next up.
For $3, X-Men King Size Annual number 6.
King Size Annual number 6. Now, it's $3 because it while it presents beautiful, it is technically not a high grade because it has lots of dimples and folds on the back cover. So I thought, what the heck, man? This is a great classic issue. $3. Next up.
And the last of the lightning round, X-Men number 4.
X-Men Annual number 4.
Annual.
Ooh, Giant Size Annual number 4. Also $3. This also presents great, but has a lot of issues, but that doesn't mean you can't read it. And there we go. Lightning round is over. Time to wake up Pablo. You can take them. All right. Next up, back to the regular show.
I can't wait any longer. I gotta put the Supermans out.
All right. A little tie bait there.
Just trying. He hasn't shown up. So.
All right. Very good. What is this?
Giant Superman Annual.
Superman Annual number 8. Way back from 1963. You got a little McPidlick. You got some old Superman. You got Popsicle Baby Superboy.
Yes, a popsicle.
1963. Solid, beautiful VG copy. $25 in store. $15 if you claim it here. $15. That's a really cool price.
What is Super Baby? What's a popsicle?
That now we will know.
Super Pop.
Next up, X-Men, early appearance of, I think, Nimrod there, unfortunately named Nimrod, from X-Men 194. Still a solid issue because it's completely devoid of any Cyclops, even though I think his picture's up there. From 1985, only $6 for this issue of Uncanny X-Men, number 194. Next up. Ah, yes. We have this beautiful run of Metamorphos. They're not high grade, but they are really fun books. This Metamorpho, the Elephant Man? No, he's not the Elephant Man. He's the Element Man. He had his own title back in the mid-1960s. This is issue number 4. Plus, it was signed somewhere in the midst of time by the one of the creators, Ramona Fradon, who tragically has passed away about a year ago. So had a good long run in the comics. One of the early silver DC greats. Ramona Fradon signed this book on the first page. Back whenever the creative teams signed on the inside of the book, who's going to mar the cover with my signature? Me, that's who. So the Metamorpho number 4, signed by Ramona Fradon, $15. Next up.
Yeah, I think this is a cover by my man Kirby.
I believe that to be true too. Or somebody aping Kirby.
It looks like it, yeah.
Creatures on the Loose, number 14 from 1971. Great classic Marvel stuff from the mid-50s because it all came around again. Creatures on the Loose, number 14, $8. Next up. Wahoo! Sergeant Fury and the Howling Commandos, issue number 3. How old is this book? There's a full-page ad for Avengers number 1 inside of there. How old is this book? It has an early appearance of Reed Richards. I didn't realize this until I went flipping through this book. Reed Richards was in the OSS, according to this book, because he meets up with Sergeant Fury. Did they retrocon that out? Or did I just forget about it? I always thought that it was just Ben Grimm was in the military, but no. Reed Richards in the OSS, hooking up with Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos for an adventure here. This is plus this is a good, maybe a good plus, maybe a 3.0, maybe a 2.5, but we don't charge extra for this, but it does have extra staples in it, so it happens a lot back in these older books. $40 is what we're going to put on in the store, or $25 if you can't live without this really cool copy of Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos, number 3. Next up. Iron Fist. Oh, yeah, nice. Number 13 from 1977. If you have Boomerang on your super spare list of Marvel villain punch card tonight, well, you can check that off. Iron Fist versus Boomerang, $15 in store. Target Iron Fist. $12 if you claim it here tonight. Iron Fist. So it's going to be some great John Byrne greatness inside of that book. Next up. All 4 issues of Superman's Secret Identity. One of the good, really solid storylines. Golly, I didn't write the years down. I think this is early 2000s. This is, pull that towards you just a little bit, Cindy. I can't see the price on it.
It's $18. I'll hold it, but it keeps going. I have to move the book.
There you go. 1 through 4, all prestige formats, beautiful copies. $25 in store, $18 if you claim it here. Superman Secret Identity as young Kal-El goes on walkabout. $18. Next up. Oh, classic Teen Titans. Issue number 14. This is a very, very, very well-read copy of this from 1968. Issue number 14 from the original Teen Titans run. $6 if you cannot live without this beautiful, beautiful cover of this. Oh, Robin, he quits. He's a quitter, at least according to this cover. Teen Titans number 14, $6. Next up. Oh, it's the Edge of Spider again. When did we get that the second part of that Spider-Man movie? So this is the first appearance. This is Edge of Spider again. This is 4 issues of this, and it's just chock full of first appearances. This is the first appearance of Spider-Punk, and then it also has the second issue is first appearance of I want to say alternate version of X-23 or something like that. I can't remember which one it is, but people are all going nutsy for it. From 2018, Edge of the Spider-Geddon. This is all 4 issues of that. $30 in store. $24 if you can't live without some Spider-Punk in your life. Where did we see Spider-Punk the other day? Some kid at Disney World dropped his action figure or something like that.
Yeah, it was on TV, and we just happened to see Spider-Punk. Yeah. Was it in a movie or was it on?
No, some little kid dropped his Spider-Punk. Oh well, we can't remember. Next up.
I cannot remember. We've established I have no memory.
X-Men During the Inferno, number 243 from 1989. An early appearance of Mr. Sinister in this whole Infernity. Ugh. I lost my will to live when I saw that picture of the really crappy looking Cyclops. Well, never mind. They're all crappy looking. Beautiful VF minus copy of this. $6. $6 for, that is a really bad Havoc outfit too. Wow. This is like shocking. Next up.
What if they reimagined it, but it wasn't good?
What if their imagination wasn't any good?
Yeah.
All right. House of Secrets, number 99 from 1972. Oh, look at that classic. Is that Madame Leota's evil version?
Yeah,
there?
it's pretty cool.
$20 in store for this great classic book. $15 if you can't live without it. Hang on just a second. I want to take a break here. I want to look at something. All right, let's see if there's any yeah, Pablo wants more swag.
Okay.
All right. Look, Pablo says he likes Mr. Bill. Who do? That's one sound on. Oh, let's pull out that Identity Crisis set, Cindy, and see if Pablo seems to think they're signed.
Okay.
Oh, there's no bidding, Glenn. Just the first person to claim it wins it.
You'll have to wait a minute. I have to go back, look for
it. I've heard that too about they could use Human Torch on Spidey and Friends. All right, somebody likes some Punisher stuff. Yes, those are great X-Men annuals. I have to go back and check out and see if those Liefeld legs are. What are you saying? No, I didn't read that Metamorpho cover. I'll go back and read that. Funny. All right. Thanks everyone for the comments. All right. Next up.
You want me to look through this Identity Crisis?
Well, you can put another book up and I can talk about it.
It was like all the way down at the beginning.
Oh, okay. X-Men. Well, this is kind of a cool thing. This was a Pizza Hut giveaway from 1993. This one's still sealed in its original plastics from 1993. This is, I believe there were 4 of these. Maybe there were 6. I can't remember off the top of my head. This is the number 4, produced especially for. He said on the cover of the number 1, he thinks it's signed.
Oh, well, I'll let you look 'cause I don't see that.
I don't see it either. But I will sign it for you if you feel strongly about it. I'm looking at it in the light. It is not signed. Oh, but I might have to stop down and read this. It's such a great book. All right, X-Men. So $15 if you can't live without it in the store, or $10 if you claim it here. Ah, Ty's here. All right, that's nice to see you, Ty. Thanks a lot for jumping into the show. We appreciate it.
Go back and watch. There's some super guys.
All right, Incredible Hulk. We're missing the top of these, Cindy. So push them down just a little bit. There we go. Incredible Hulk. This is when McFarlane took over the art chores on these issues. Ooh, look at that. Early McFarlane. Issue 341 of the Hulk from 1988. $9. I think I sold these for $9 back in the early 90s. This is crazy. Versus some kind of some Minotaur or some situation here. From
Bullman? What's that bull character?
Bull Durham? No, I don't know.
Bullman? I thought there was a bull.
Yeah, there is. The Matador? No, something like that.
I think
Yeah, you're right.
Kirby drew it first, right?
I think so. Incredible Hulk number 341, $12 in store, $9 if you claim it here. Next up, the best of DC Digests. Superman, this is a compilation book that they sold at grocery stores and such like that. This is Blue Ribbon, Best of DC Blue Ribbon Digest number 8 from 1980. Nice solid mid-grade copy. Beautiful for your collection. It's $10 in store, $7 if you claim it here. Looks like Superman's got a lot going on here. There's people all over the place. They're going all around doing stuff. Let's see if I expand this video. I don't see any comments. Where are the comments?
He just calls himself Savage.
Oh, all right. Savage bull looking guy.
Not Savage. Savage, not stupid, not animal. Yeah, Savage. That's what he calls himself. Now you know.
Tell me if I just knocked our show off.
Will it take us a few minutes before we can see that?
I don't think so.
Doesn't look like it.
Oh, did you hear me talking about it?
No, you just said it out loud.
All right, next up then. All right, what do we got? Oh, The Life of Captain Marvel. This was a 5-issue reprint book from 1985, which they recolored and put on the Baxter paper and looked really nice. $18, because I think this is the time that the Death of Captain Marvel came out in that graphic novel, which was very shocking that they had Captain Marvel die, and I won't tell you how, because in case you ever want to read it. But this, they went back and said, well, how did we get here? They did this 5-issue series from 1985. $18 in store, $13 if you claim it here for The Life of Captain Marvel. Next up. They're losers. Our Fighting Forces, number 136. A nice copy, fine minus copy of this. Oh, watch out, it's a trap. From 1972, $15 in store, $10 if you claim it. For here, it wasn't, the title of the book is not The Losers, it's Our Fighting Forces, number 136. Next up. Miss Encore opportunity. Oh no, we're still got books. Still got books. Next up, Alan he's only here for the Flames. This is another great classic, early 70s DC horror book. Issue number 139 of The Unexpected. from 1972. $9 for this beautiful VG Plus copy. $9 for Unexpected. Next up.
Now we're down to 3.
3. Somebody's been picking up these She-Hulks. And here we go. Towards the end of the run, the print runs get pretty thin. And if you're trying to put together a set, it's getting harder and harder. This issue number 55 from 1993 set you back $20 in the store. 16 if you can't live with that. Is that prisoner wearing a Charlie Brown? Oh, so
Yeah, it does look like he's wearing a Charlie Brown outfit. You were correct.
That's right.
But the very thing when I watched it. Yeah, I looked at it.
All right, next up.
He tried to kick the football and they caught him.
They caught him. Well, he actually kicked it.
Yeah.
Oh, classic. Detective
Two.
2. Yeah, second last book. Detective Comics 475 from 1978. Very, very heavily read copy of this. So that just makes it affordable, right? The Jokerfish. First cover with Jokerfish, I think. Maybe, I don't know. $14 in store. $14 if you claim it here. $20. Even in this low grade, this is such a sought-after book. $20 in store. $14 if you claim it here. Next up.
And the final book for tonight.
The final book for tonight. Oh, the Avengers. Super hot book a couple years ago because it's an early appearance, or not the first appearance of Dane Whitman. Is that his name? He becomes becomes super spare swords.
Jon Snow curse.
Yeah, he knows nothing, right? Avengers number 47 from 1967. This is a really nice copy, though. A 5.0, maybe a 5.5. Doesn't quite get up to fine, but it's pretty swell. $75 in store. $59. Look at that appearance of Magneto. This is, I think they're starting to get the inkling that, hey, maybe we should make them related somehow. $59 for Avengers number 47, and there we go. And there's our show. Alan, now is the time. Let her rip. Thanks, everyone, for coming and check out our show. If you're watching in the future, we really appreciate that. Hello, future. And so many people watch later on and send me private messages and claim stuff later. We appreciate it. We'll get everything bundled up and sent out to you however we need to do that. So, all right. Well, there we go. There's our show. Alan says, one last time for 2024. Yes, that's right.
Oh, that's right. This will be it.
So there we go. That is the end of tonight's show. Thanks a lot, everyone, for coming and visiting us. Cindy's been here with me as always.
Right here.
Doing the behind-the-scenes stuff is Kaylin. She's over there, making sure we stay on the straight and narrow and all that kind of stuff. For Keith's Comics, I am Keith. If I don't see you in the stores this weekend, make sure you're watching your emails for some stuff we might be doing next week. Because we're also going to be bringing back the Sidekick. And that's going to be a lot of fun to talk about that over the next 6 weeks or so. For Keith's Comics, I am Keith. And if I don't see you then, I'll see you next time. Next year. There you go. Pablo is correct. We have 3. Cindy said they want to see more. You got another one, right?
Yeah, one more.
One more time. Hang on just a second. Kaylin, make this awesome animation, and I keep forgetting to use it. Let's go! All right, let's see it.
Here it is. It's an affordable Captain America.
Oh, Cindy's enamored with that Kirby Captain America. This is an early appearance of the Sleeper, in which the Sleeper strikes. A very, very well read, solid, but read a lot copy of Captain America.
Increased down the middle too.
Yeah, you know.
That's why you can get it for $11.
It's affordable. $11 for this early. Once he, issue 100 is where he took over, and then here we are. No, it's 100. Yeah, 100. Yeah, this is 102. $11 for this copy of Captain America number 102 from 1968. And there we go. We're going to shut it down for a few minutes, reset, and then we'll be back for our second show for tonight, in which we have ratio variants and other cool-looking variants, and just lots of fun. More comic talk, but just to warn you, that show goes pretty quickly because I don't say a whole lot about those books. Yeah, we've got things to do, and there we go. For Keith's Comics, I am Keith, and if I don't see you at the second show, I'll see you next time.
Keith's Comics.